Hey guys, welcome to the pantry. Today we're going to be creating a meal plan based around the ingredients we already have in the pantry, the refrigerator, and the freezer. You might just be surprised how many meals you can make out of the items that you already have on hand. My biggest money saving tip when it comes to grocery shopping is always shop your house first. I have stuff in here that I can probably make at least 3 meals out of this week, maybe even more. We'll just have to see what I've got and what would fit with our schedule that we've got going on this week. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so I've made my list here, my little template to kind of decide what I have. So we're gonna start with frozen. First thing I see up there is bananas. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. And then I have 3 loaves of bread. Got a handful of pizza rolls. That would make a snack for somebody after school. I have 2 pizzas. Fun fact about these pizzas, they're just little, like the Walmart market side take and bake pizzas. But I got 4 of these on clearance the other day. They had them marked down to $2.70 each, so that was a steal for those. This is a bunch of deer meat that my dad gave us. I'm not a huge fan of deer meat, so it's really hard for me to do anything with it. Got a handful of chicken nuggets. So right now I'm just, like I said, taking inventory of what I've got in here. About a third of a bag of fries. Can see back here, I've got 3 pounds of ground beef that I had originally bought in a 10-pound roll at Harps whenever it was on sale. It was $27 for 10 pounds. It was marked down to $2.70 a pound. If you've bought ground beef anytime in the last year, probably, you know that's an awesome deal for that. The veggies down here. I do have half a package of bacon. Right down here in my veggie area, let's see what we've got. Okay, I've got some riced cauliflower. That will go in fried rice, some broccoli, another bag of just mixed vegetables, some blueberries, and some corn. Alright, and so this is my more or less frozen meat drawer. Got some sausage patties here. Got 3 frozen salmon fillets, 2 pounds of ground breakfast sausage. Go ahead and put this hamburger meat and bacon in there. All right, next, let's take a look in the refrigerator here. First thing that I am seeing is these eggs, and I have a whole pack of chicken I bought here last week that I really need to get separated. I have a whole other brand new pack of 18 eggs. All right, so let me step back here so I can get this stuff wrote down. Okay, so far in the fridge, we have 18, 22 eggs total. Looks like I have 1.5 gallons of milk. So that will be enough for the week. Got some juices. I just opened that coffee creamer this morning, so that should be good to use for the next week. I picked up these snack packs. I don't usually buy these very often, but they were on clearance at Walmart for $2.43 for 12 cups, so I didn't think that was too bad of a price. So I went ahead and picked those up. Let's see. I've got two things of biscuits here. Let me see. Okay, so I've got 2 things of biscuits and I have a pizza crust. And got some broth in here that probably needs to be used up. Probably about half a container of whipping cream. I have a container of sour cream that I am going to use to make up some just dip for veggies this week. I got this probably a week or 2 ago, and I have a dry ranch packet that I'm gonna mix in, so we have veggie dip. Some spicy cheese that I cut up last night. And this is my kids' like snack basket. We just got some Jellos in here, yogurt tubes, and fruit pouches. Aria's been having a fruit pouch almost every night for like a bedtime snack. She'll come out of bed and she'll be like, "I'm hungry, can I have a fruit pouch?" Oh, these are mine, these little mini Clio yogurt bars. I love to have these as just like a little sweet treat every once in a while. My kids don't care for them because they do have a little bit of a tang from them from the yogurt, so nobody really messes with those. All right. This produce drawer is looking a little sad. I've got some mini peppers back here that still look to be in pretty good shape. I can either cut those up for snacks or I can add them into a recipe. I've got some whole carrots here that I got to just make some carrots on the stovetop. Usually I put a little bit of butter, salt, and like a tiny bit of brown sugar in there. And everybody likes those. Alright, meat and cheese drawer. Okay. I do have a little bit of shredded lettuce from tacos the other night. Got some lunch meat. Looks like some of that lettuce or something else spilled in here. A little bit of shredded cheese there. A couple of cheese cubes. These honestly probably, I don't know if they're any good or not. I'll have to check them out. Let's see. Just some Italian style cheese blend. Some mozzarella and some Parmesan. So already with these cheeses, I'm getting like baked spaghetti is coming to mind, because I know I have spaghetti noodles, pasta sauce, and hamburger meat in the freezer. Okay, so that'll about do it in here, and I'm gonna. So that's gonna do it for in here. We just have a bunch of condiments and things over here. We are condiment connoisseurs. Way too much in there, but it is what it is. All right, so I think we've got some pretty good bases here to work with for our meal plan this week. Okay, let's take a look what we have in the pantry. All right, up there, got some powdered peanut butter that I got and have like never used. Looks like some couple things of Quick Oats. I just bought this last week. The kids have really been liking the Sunny D lemonade, and it's almost $3 for a gallon. This, I think we figured it out, makes like 6 gallons, and it was $5, so much better deal. Let's see, we've got some syrup up there, pancake and baking mix, refried beans. I need to go down here with the rest of the canned stuff. Some tea. Okay, breadcrumbs. Got some basmati rice. That is our favorite. Bow tie pasta. Canned chicken. I really like to make quesadillas out of that for lunches. Alfredo sauce. That'll go with the bow tie pasta. Just some rice, almond flour, some ramen. We always have ramen in this house. Okay, in there I knew I had spaghetti noodles. Like someone used a few. Let's shove that back in there. Some more rice, some Halloween pasta that I picked up at Aldi. Got a few different kinds of cereals. I picked up these Rice Krispies last week in the clearance aisle and made Rice Krispie treats for everybody. Got some cilantro lime rice. This is, that's sticky, our family's favorite to have with any kind of Mexican food. Turkey stuffing. I could do a chicken and stuffing crock pot situation with that. Some crackers, marshmallows. All right, down here, I keep all my little seasoning mixes. This is one of the ranch dips that I will like, that I'll put in the sour cream in the fridge for veggies. I really like the dill flavored one, but Justin went and grabbed this for me at the store the other day and he said he didn't see the dill one, so we just got regular. Some fried rice seasoning, gravy mix, guacamole mix, onion soup, some more ranch. I apparently already had a few of these. Here's some marinade mixes. This garlic urban wine is so good. I love to do it with chicken thighs on the grill. Some chipotle pepper, turkey gravy, brown gravy mix, shrimp and crawfish bowl, some more guacamole mix, and a pack of tuna. Have a few corn tortillas here, some crackers, pretzels, a couple of packs of oatmeal, granola bars, popcorn. Got some more tortillas over here. So now I'm thinking of like a Mexican dish that I could put together since I've got the lime rice and I've got a few different kinds of tortillas here. Could definitely put something together like that. Just a variety of canned goods. There's some baked beans, some corn, different kinds of tomatoes, a couple cans of tuna, cream of potato. So I'll go through these and see what I can come up with. Here is the countertop produce. We've got probably enough oranges for snacks through the week. That apple is going bad. I have to check that one out. Got a few apples in here. These look pretty all right. a handful of potatoes, an apple, there's a lone orange back there, all shriveled inside, and enough onions to last a while. So I'll add this to the list. I'm going to point out that I know that these are not the healthiest of meal options here, but I was working with what we had on hand, not trying to spend extra on groceries where we didn't have to. I was able to come up with 10 dinner meals, 2 desserts, and some breakfast for Justin and Brody. On the pizza crust cinnamon rolls, I had that random roll of pizza crust in the refrigerator. I had no idea what to do with it since we were already having pizza this week. I didn't want to do that. So I just put in Pinterest, refrigerated pizza crust recipes, and there was a lot of calzones and things like that. Then I seen the cinnamon rolls and I was like, oh, that sounds good. So we're going to give that a try. And then the apple crisp, and we're going to make some sausage and cheese English muffins. I'm going to get those cooked up and pop them in the freezer, and that way Justin and Brody can heat those up in the morning and take them with them. So I just got back from my grocery shopping. I took a video a second ago, but the Roomba was running in the background and it was super loud when I played it back, and I was like, nobody wants to hear that. So I'm gonna reshoot. I've already taken all the grapes off of the vine. I still need to wash these. Aria has been begging for a watermelon literally since like October. So I finally got one. I'm hoping that it's close enough to season that'll at least taste halfway decent. Watermelons right now though are $7. I was like, holy cow. I picked up 2 pineapples that we're gonna cut up for snacks, and veggies for snacks, mini cucumbers, baby carrots, celery that we'll either do with peanut butter or ranch dip. Got an avocado to make guacamole on the night that I make taquitos, a lemon and a lime, a jalapeno for salsa, tomatoes for salsa, cilantro for the salsa. Picked up some little cherry tomatoes for just snacking. Got some green onions. I love to have these on hand. I love to just put them on anything. We'll be having fried rice this week, and so I'll definitely put those on that. The cilantro, I don't remember if I said that is for the salsa. Salad, we're gonna have a couple of nights this week. I got some more corn tortillas. I had only 11, I think, in the pantry, so that wasn't quite enough to make a meal for dinner. So I picked up some more of those. I'm just gonna double the recipe, and we can either freeze the leftovers or just have them for lunches the rest of the week. Got brown sugar because I was out of that, and I'm going to make that pizza crust cinnamon rolls. I picked up some of these 100 calorie multi-grain English muffins to make breakfast sandwiches that I'm going to freeze for Justin and Brody. They can take one of those in the morning when they head out. I'm going to use the sausage patties that I have in the freezer for those. Just some bread for sandwiches. Got some lemon juice because I was out and I just needed, we don't use it very often, so I just got this little one. And we were out of barbecue sauce, which is a staple in our house. Brody and Justin put it on everything. Peanut butter, these energy drinks back here, which Justin and I have both really been liking. We were like huge NOS drinkers, and they're so bad for you. So these are a little bit better. I think they're only like 10 calories or something like that per can, so it's not bad at all. And Ava picked out these Starburst Pinks zero sugar water flavorings. Got some pepperoni to go with cheese and crackers, or just for little snacks or quesadillas or anything like that that the kids want. Picked up some spicy hot V8 for Justin. He likes to take one of those in his lunch every day. Dr. Pepper for me. Some garden rotini for pasta salad, and I think I have that scheduled to go with grilled chicken one night. Tortilla chips for the salsa that I'm gonna make. Tater tots for the tater tot casserole. I threw this in here earlier so it wouldn't melt. We got some vanilla ice cream to go with the apple crisp with the apples that I'm gonna use up. I don't think their apples are any good for just eating by themselves, so I figured I could do that apple crisp and so they didn't go to waste. Ava picked out this unicorn sparkle ice cream, which it looks like it says it's cake flavored ice cream. So like a birthday cake flavor. And then I did get one more 18 count of eggs because I am gonna go ahead and boil up a whole 18 pack for the kids. They all love boiled eggs. Cheese for snacking. Got the sliced cheese for sandwiches and to go on the breakfast sandwiches. And then I just picked up another big bag of the Fiesta Blend shredded cheese. We like to keep shredded cheese on hand so the kids can make quesadillas or put on eggs or anything like that. And I picked up another big case of water because we're almost out in the pantry. And that is it. I'm gonna get this produce washed and cut up and prepped. Our family does so much better whenever the things are just in the refrigerator ready to eat and they don't have to, wash them or prepare them themselves. I'm the same way. If I have to sit there and clean and chop something every single time, I'm not likely to reach for it. But if it's already done, then I have no problems eating those healthier snacks. So I've been doing the 5-5-5 method for my boiled eggs in my Instant Pot for a couple of years now, and not once using this method have I ever had a shell stick. So you'll just want to put your trivet in, add a cup of water, put your eggs, just do a single layer. I stacked them this time and the ones that were stacked busted, so moving forward I won't do that. Put your lid on, set it to the manual setting for 5 minutes. Once that's over, let it natural release for 5 minutes. Then you can release the steam valve and let it sit for an additional 5 minutes. Once those are done, you can just take them out, set them in a bowl of cold water to cool down, and you're good to go. When I was opening these biscuits, they actually busted on their own. I don't know how long it's been since I've had a can of biscuits actually pop open on their own. It scared me to death. I'm making some sausage gravy to go with the biscuits. I have found like the easiest, best recipe for making sausage gravy from the Salty Marshmallow, and I will put the link to that recipe in the description. So after the butter melts, you are supposed to add 1/3 of a cup of flour and let that cook for 1 to 2 minutes just to cook out that raw flour taste before you add the milk in. And that's what you were seeing at the beginning of this clip, was that sausage with the butter and flour cooked into it. We tend to like our eggs on the drier side in my family, so here I'm just trying to make sure that there's no wetness left on these eggs, and adding cheese because why not? Cheese makes everything better. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time.